Hi everyone, you reached Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva. If this is your first time, welcome. If not, welcome back. For all of you out there, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. Hit the like button, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. And share my video with your friends and family so that they can come to my channel and get to know me also. I'm here today with a quick story on Rick Ross and his child support agreement and just the whole conversation about child support. So recently, Rick Ross agreed to pay his baby mother, Brianna Singleton, $11,000 a month, and they have 3 children together. Okay, and for some people, they may think 11,000 sounds excessive. Well, $11,000 doesn't sound excessive to me when they have 3 children together and they are a product of, their dad being Rick Ross. And we'll talk about that a little bit more in like 2.2 seconds. I want to say this right up front. This is a sensitive topic for many. So we're about to hit the invisible sensitivity button, okay? I smashed it. And I smashed it because understand that, I have feelings about the whole child support topic, but I'm sensitive to the fact that some people are very sensitive to this topic, and some people equate child support with being a deadbeat parent. And I think they need to separate that because that's not the case. There are people out there who are very good people, but they're bad with paying their bills. And as a result, they have bad credit. And I give you that scenario to say this. There are some very good fathers out there who are not consistent with paying money to their baby mothers. So therefore, child support is needed to help them maybe get their life together and be consistent. And if they can't be consistent on their own, at the very least, their child still has an opportunity to receive that financial benefit that they're supposed to get from the parent that is not living with them. Okay, because there will always be a bill out there in the order. So let's get into it. Let's first talk Rick Ross and Brianna Singleton. 3 children together. There was a need, I guess, she found to go and ask for child support. And as I stated, she's getting $11,000 a month for 3 kids. And again, some of you thinking a lot. It's not a lot. These are children by Rick Ross. They can't just live anywhere. They can't just go to any school. And when you're talking maybe a private school can cause, that whole $11,000 for the 3 kids in 1 month. But we'll continue. And they have to me, in my mind, y'all could chat with me in the comments and let me know if I'm wrong. They do need to live in a certain neighborhood, a certain area. And why? Because they're the product of Rick Ross. Okay? And there are people out there that don't have their mind right. We're going to keep the conversation light and easy. And that's why, to me, they need to live in a certain area. So Brianna Singleton needs to have a nice home in a certain area for her 3 kids that are by Rick Ross. And that's why I'm saying $11,000 is not that much. She has to feed them. She has to clothe them. She has to take them to the doctors and pay, their co-pays and put them in any whatever activities, they need to be in. And again, like I said, they have to, do these particular activities and things in certain areas. But we'll carry on and take it a little bit generic. But actually, before I take it generic, again, I'm gonna tell you why the $11,000 is not that much. So reportedly I read this on TMZ. Rick Ross makes about $580,000 a month, and he has to give up $11,000 to Brianna. Not a big deal. I really think, honestly, not because of a court order, but because of the fact that this is the woman he chose to have 3 children with. I think that at the very least, he should probably be giving her maybe $25,000 a month and then helping her with various other things. my opinion, okay? And in the court documents, it was saying that Brianna only makes $142 a month. Well, that part is a little, I'm like, what is she doing that you only make $142 a month? I do think that just because she had these children with Rick Ross, I'm not trying to say she should not be working, but again, it all depends on the age of the children, how much help she has, with the children. And see, that's the other thing too. If she needs help with the pickups, the drop-offs, the driving this one to dance or karate or basketball, whatever, all of that costs money. That's why I want to up the 11,000 to 25,000. But that's my thoughts on it. Y'all have to let me know how you feel about it. So for years, a lot of men, they always get up in arms about child support. Some of them get extremely angry when the mother of their child takes them to court for child support. And I'm thinking, and a lot of them equate that with, oh, I'm not a deadbeat dad. Well, who calls you a deadbeat dad? You are responsible for helping with the child that you made, okay? And the financial piece of it is just a smidget of it. A lot of men, unfortunately, when they split from the baby mother that they had a child with or children with, they think they can leave that mother behind and the children that they made with that mother and just alleviate themselves of all responsibilities. You cannot do that. You are responsible if, it doesn't matter if you made one child, 10 children, or 15 before you met the one that you feel is your soulmate and you're going to marry. When you get married, your wife needs to understand, and you need to understand that you have 15 children that you left behind that you still need to be responsible for financially and emotionally. So it is your responsibility as a man to make sure that all of those children that you made when you was out there, doing whatever, playing around, you still take care of them. And like I said earlier, the reason and the need for this court order is because a lot of people, they'll say, oh, don't worry, I'll give you $100 a week, or I'll give you $200 a week. And then one week they come up short, and what are they going to do? They're going to pay their cell phone bill, they're going to pay their car note, they're going to pay their car insurance, and they're going to tell that baby mother, I'm sorry, I just don't have it this week. Well, unfortunately, that baby mother can't look at her child and say, I'm sorry, you can't eat this week. I'm sorry, you can't go to karate this week. I'm sorry, you can't do XYZ because I didn't get the other $100 that I needed to put together to make everything happen for you. So that's why they have to go to court. That's why there has to be a court order. So that will ensure that that mother will always somehow, some way get their money. Okay. So even if you are short and you don't pay and there's a court order, what happens is it just goes in arrears. It just adds up. It adds up, and eventually when you either file taxes or whatever, you will always still owe and have to pay that bill. So to Rick Ross, he also had to pay Brianna's attorney fees, which is amounted to $25,000. I don't know how, if she was asking for much more than the $11,000 that was agreed to, but I will say this. I wish that at their level, they could have settled that out of court, but made a legal agreement, but made it without going through whatever it is they went through, through the courts. He should have just said, listen, I'll give you 15 or I'll give you 25 a month. We'll document this. I will pay for the health insurance. I will also help you out with some other things. No big deal. I mean, you made 3 kids with this woman. Make sure she has a car. Buy her a home. He has the money. Buy her a nice home. And I don't know if he did or did not, but I'm just saying, buy her a nice home for her and your 3 children to live in, okay? And I'm not saying if she has another man, support her, the other man, and your children. No, just your kids. Make sure they have a nice home. Make sure she has a nice car to drive, okay? Make sure you just pay for all of their activities. Forget about, because it also says that he has to give $3K a month extra, I guess, per child, annual $3K. So I guess that's another $9,000. Not a year that she's gonna get on top of the $11,000 a month. To me, all of this is just stuff Rick should have said, just here, I'm just giving it to you. I got it, whatever. You know what I mean? Don't worry about the kids' activities. If they want to play basketball, karate, do dance, or whatever they want to do, I got it. You call me up and I'm gonna write the check. I got it. Anyway, guys, it's child support. It's a major topic. Some people get so emotional over it. But he had 3 children with her. And $11,000 is kind of low. I think it should be up to $25,000 a month at the very least. But that is my thoughts. That's my opinion. Chat with me in the comments. Let me know what you think. Is $11,000 enough? Do you think it should be more? And God only knows, I hope you don't think it should be less. But thanks for listening, guys. See you in the next video. Don't forget to hit the like button and chat with me in the comments because I will chat back. Thanks.